From strange creatures to mysterious artifacts, our oceans have a habit of washing up on our shores with some truly incredible and rare objects. Join us as we explore some of the strangest and most amazing discoveries made by tourists and scientists alike. Some of these findings have puzzled experts for years, while others remain unexplained to this day. So get ready to be amazed by the incredible mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our oceans. These are the 10 strangest things that have appeared on the beaches. Number 1, Alien Hand. In the age of space exploration, we all want to make contact with extraterrestrial life. But what if that contact happens closer than we expected? Meet the recently discovered alien hand on a beach in Wisconsin, United States. A group of friends were walking along the coast and enjoying a beautiful day when they stumbled upon a strange skeletal hand. At first, they thought it was a Halloween prop, but upon closer inspection, they realized that they had discovered something truly extraordinary. The skeletal hand made headlines around the world, and people were frantic over the possibility of a discovery of extraterrestrial life. Number 2, Fossil older than dinosaurs. A rare fossil has been discovered in Alberta, Canada that dates back to an era before the rise of the dinosaurs. The orobates belongs to a group of ancient reptiles called synapsids. The fossil is estimated to be around 309 million years old and is one of the oldest reptile fossils ever found. It is also exceptionally preserved, showing traces of the soft tissue and organic components of the original creature. Scientists say they have been able to use it to reconstruct a detailed replica of this creature's skeletal and muscular structures, providing valuable information about the animal's biomechanics and how it might move. Number 3, Mermaid. The mysterious nature of mermaids has captivated humanity for centuries. But what if these beings are more than figments of our imagination? A recent discovery of a possible mermaid skeleton on Liverpool Beach has people scratching their heads. People around the world began debating who the skeleton washed up on the beach overnight belonged to, and experts have been unable to determine its origin. While many videos of mermaids are circulating on the internet, they have never been proven to actually exist. Some people believe in them, while others say that they are simply manatees or sea cows. The mermaid skeleton found on the beach looks like a human figure with a long tail. It could be a real mermaid. Some think it could be an unknown species of fish. Number 4, the spheres of Costa Rica. Costa Rica may be famous for many reasons, but you may not know that it is also popular for having a large collection of almost perfectly round stones. To learn more about these stone spheres that can be found all over the Costa Rican landscape, we must go back to the 1930s. At that time, the United Fruit Company was looking for new land to start banana plantations in western Costa Rica, near the Pacific Ocean. But when the workers began to clear the dense jungles, they found something strange: stone spheres. It doesn't sound too strange, but let me explain it to you. Some of these spheres were only a few inches in diameter, but others were huge. In fact, the largest spheres measured up to 2 meters in diameter and weighed up to 16 tons. But where do these spheres come from? Or do they even come from this world? It was obvious that these spheres were man-made, because rocks did not exist in such uniform shapes. The locals quickly began to wonder, and many myths developed to explain the stone spheres. For example, some believed that they were brought by aliens, others believed that they were related to the lost continent of Atlantis. The scientific study of the stones began in the early 1940s. Since then, around 300 stone spheres have been found throughout the country. Although many of the stones are not perfectly round, they are surprisingly smooth, and scientific measurements revealed that many of them were close to perfect spheres. But the most difficult question to answer is, why were these stones made, and what was their purpose? Nobody knows it for sure. Number 5, amber whale. Although vomiting is common on many occasions, when it comes to whales, the story is different. Whale vomit can be extremely valuable. In September 2021, a fisherman discovered a packet of ambergris, also known as whale vomit, on a beach in southern Thailand. This ambergris is a rare and valuable substance used in luxury perfumes. The package found by the fisherman weighed 30 kilos and would have a value of more than $1 million, which changed his life. Ambergris forms in the digestive system of whales as a response to the sharp beaks of the squid they eat. It can float in the ocean for years before reaching the beaches, where it acquires a unique aroma due to exposure to the sun and salt water, making it highly desired by perfume sellers. Although its exact value is difficult to determine, ambergris is considered one of the most expensive things in the world, with prices ranging from a few hundred to thousands of dollars per gram. Number 6, stranded submarine. The discovery of a stranded World War I German submarine on Hastings Beach, England has left many historians baffled. The appearance of the missing submarine has become the center of intense national and international attention, with people wondering where this came from. As the story goes, the sub was intentionally beached by the crew after mechanical problems arose and they were unable to return to their home port, so they left the sub in the ocean. When it was discovered on the beach, it was quickly dismantled to prevent it from becoming a tourist attraction. However, many people were fascinated by its design. The story of the discovery has been largely forgotten over time, and the spot where it was stranded is now unmarked and unknown to the public. The details surrounding the submarine ride, however, remain a mystery. Number 7, the fascinating Pink Lake. Imagine the following scenario: it's 1802 and Matthew Flinders, a British navigator and cartographer aboard HMS Investigator, lands on what is now known as Middle Island in the Research Archipelago off the south coast of Australia. It's time to start exploring. Flinders makes his way through the dense jungle and reaches the highest peak. From there, he looks out over the landscape and is surprised to see a bright pink lake. While he probably wasn't familiar with strawberry milkshakes, it's exactly what the color makes him think of. Later, he described the forest as pink in color, which is also pretty close. When he and his crew reached the lake, which was also very salty, they were able to resupply their entire ship with only the salt that had crystallized along the shores. Flinders named the lake Hilter after a crew member who died while the ship was docked on the island. It turns out that the color of the lake is affected by supersalinity. Because the water is so salty, the most common bacteria and microscopic organisms that can survive there have a pigment in their cell membranes that is responsible for the pink color of the water. This explains why the lake is that same color. Number 8, thousands of crocodiles on the beach. A ferocious predator occupying a beach is an unsettling enough sight, but what about thousands of crocodiles on a beach in Brazil, causing even the local population to panic? Although the exact reason for their presence on the beach remains unknown, experts suggest that the crocodiles may have migrated from nearby swampy areas to avoid harsh weather conditions or to find more hospitable breeding grounds. The potential danger of so many crocodiles in one location cannot be underestimated. The authorities are working hard to control the crocodile population and ensure the safety of the local population and tourists. However, it is a difficult task when such a large number of crocodiles are present on the beach. Number 9, mysterious metal ball. In early 2013, a mysterious hollow metal ball approximately 1.5 meters in diameter washed up on Shohama Beach in Hamamatsu, Japan. Although experts used X-ray technology to examine it, its origin and purpose remain unknown. Local speculation ranged from a possible extraterrestrial origin to the remains of a meteorite. Despite the efforts of various experts, the composition of the object could not be determined with certainty. The lack of concrete evidence has led to the theory that the ball could have come from space. Number 10. Strange object on the beach. In 2018, along the coast of Australia, a mysterious object washed up on beaches, perplexing military researchers. This beach, frequented by Air Force personnel, suddenly became the scene of a disconcerting discovery. The object, made of metal and with a round shape, is covered in symbols and markings that have not yet been deciphered. To this day, the exact nature of this object remains an enigma. It is rumored that some military officials were forced to keep quiet about this strange find, but there are reports that suggest a possible link to classified military operations. Limited information about the Air Force beach mystery makes it difficult to determine its true nature, and the lack of transparency from military officials has only increased speculation surrounding this intriguing occurrence. Now that you know this, which of these things would you be most afraid of finding on the beach? We read you in the comments. And here is today's video. If you liked it, leave your like and subscribe, activating the notification bell so you don't miss any video. See you next time.